Yeah. Spin the record back. 33 RPMs. Analog warmth in a digital world. Let the needle ride the groove. Needle hits the wax with a steady little pop. Spinning round and round, never wanting it to stop. Dusty old vinyl dropping warmth on the floor. Cracking open feeling that I haven't felt before. Sample from the 70s, piano sounding sweet. Soul singer crying right on top of the beat. No synthetic polish, no filtered out noise. Just organic rhythm and an honest voice. Sitting at the desk with a cup of black tea, watching how the static sets the atmosphere free. Outside world running on a high-speed wire. Inside here, I'm just refueling the fire. Every little crackle like a spark in the dark, leaving its own undeniable mark. Walking like an old friend in groove so heavy that it makes the room spin. Bass guitar thumping on a flat wound string. Simple kind of magic that the old records bring. Forgotten little gems found sitting in a crate. Thrift store digging, didn't care that it was late. Gold mine buried under decades of dust. Sleeve worn down, but the sound you can trust. Takes me back to times that I never even lived. Gives me all the comfort that the city couldn't give. Late night session meters bouncing in the green. Purest vibration that I've ever seen. No algorithm telling me what I ought to feel. Just a piece of plastic making everything real. You know, modern life moves way too fast. Everything's compressed, filtered, instant. Sometimes you gotta drop the needle on something real and just listen to imperfections. That's where the soul lives. Side beat turning as the midnight hours pass. Shadows dancing quiet on the window glass. Tape reel spinning on the vintage deck. Checking off the boxes that I didn't mean to check. Healing through the frequency, floating on the tone. Never feeling empty when you're sitting in the zone. No notifications buzzing up against my hand. Just the rhythm moving through the outline of the land. One final track as the record reaches end. Quiet little exit like a message from a friend. Arm lifts up with a soft mechanic to click. Savoring the moment, didn't happen too quick. Spin it slow, let the needle hold the groove. Nothing left to rush, nothing left to prove. Analog soul in a digital night. Everything sounding warm, everything feeling right. Let the record spin, let the feeling remain. Washing off the tension, clearing out the drain. Keep digging, keep spinning, living our dreams. Good night. 3 a.m. still awake. Ghost in the room. Let it ride. The room looks different when the lights stay low. Certain memories appear when nobody knows. Your shadow still dancing across my mind, like a photograph frozen inside of time. The clock keeps moving, but something remains. Little pieces of yesterday inside my veins. I don't call your name, I don't need to do that. Some things stay alive right where they sat. Every quiet moment brings the past real near, like you're still somewhere standing right around here. Street lights flickered outside against the glass. Just another memory floating on past. No anger left, no words left to say, just echoes of a feeling that never went away. Never went away. Ghost in the room, every single night. Ghost in the room, hiding out of sight. Ghost in the room, still feels so real. Something deep down that I still can't feel. Slow down the pace, let the heavy things clear. Nothing left to run from when the night is here. Looking in the mirror at the man I become. Every road I traveled, every place I run. Some lessons hit hard, some scars stay deep. Some promises made that I couldn't keep. The older I get, the quieter I grow. Certain things matter less than they did before. Now I chase peace way more than applause, trying to understand the man that I was. Sometimes the answers live down below, beneath the surface where few will go. Deep water pulling, teaching me slow things about myself I never used to know. Past all the distractions, past all the pride, finding parts of me that finally feel alive. Ghost in the room, every single night. Ghost in the room, hiding out of sight. Ghost in the room, still feels so real. Something deep down that I still can't feel. Slow down the pace, let the heavy things clear. Nothing left to run from when the night is here. Maybe you're not really gone. Maybe memories just change their shape over time. Maybe that's why some nights feel a little less empty. Quiet mind, quiet soul. Yeah, let it roll. 3 in the morning, the city feels rare. Not too many people still moving out there. The noise disappears, the truth starts to talk. That's when I hear where my mind wants to walk. No notifications, no outside demand. Just me and these thoughts trying to understand. Not everything broken needs a full repair. Some things simply heal when you treat them with care. The night gets deeper, the air gets thin. That's when the real conversations begin. Built the version standing here tonight, looking at the dark without fear of the light. One more thought, one more song to write, moving forward under midnight light. Ghost in the room, every single night. Ghost in the room, hiding out of sight. Ghost in the room, still feels so real. Something deep down that I still can't feel. Slow down the pace, let the heavy things clear. Nothing left to run from when the night is here. top floor. Look at all those lights.
Leaning on the balcony, watching traffic crawl. Red tail lights blending down the avenue wall. Phone face down on the cool concrete ledge. Stepping back a second from the mental edge. We chase so many things that don't matter at all. Trying to stand tall when we're ready to fall. So I breathe in the night air, cold and crisp. Watching dark clouds drift through a silver mist. Every note from the saxophone feels like a key, unlocking all the quiet places inside of me. No expectations left to satisfy the night. Just a stranger in the dark looking out at the light. Higher than the noise, lower than the stars, finding out who we really are. Let the brass play slow while the world sleeps tight. Everything is calm in the middle of the night. Everything is calm. Used to think quiet was a scary place to be. Now it feels like the only time I'm actually free. No room full of opinions telling me who to prove. Just a solitary corner and a steady groove. You can hear the sax crying through the open air, taking off the armor that you had to wear. Let the sub bass rumble soft under your feet. A gentle reminder that your heart still beats. No need to rush the morning, let the clock run down. We own the peaceful side of a heavy town. Higher than the noise, lower than the stars, finding out who we really are. Let the brass play slow while the world sleeps tight. Everything is calm in the middle of the night. Look down there, everybody's running somewhere. But right up here, time actually stops for a minute. Higher than the noise, lower than the stars, finding out who we really are. Let the brass play slow while the world sleeps tight. Everything is calm in the middle of the night. Just stay right here. Peace is yours.
Let the mind coast. Blow that sax one time. Yeah. Midnight glass reflecting yellow street lamp glow. Tadja made a hovering, driving soft and slow. Left a heavy conversation back behind the door. I ain't interested in holding up the weight no more. Scrolling through the contacts, looking for a break. Tired of the mask everybody gotta make. So I lean the seat back, let the brass take hold. Warm golden notes cutting right through the cold. Every bar of this song like a remedy line, washing out the static that was cluttering my mind.
Let the sax play soft through the late night air. Leave your heavy, heavy thoughts hanging right back there. No deadline chasing, no point to prove. Just a quiet momentum and a midnight groove.
Yeah, just let it groove. City skyline looking like a circuit board below. Trace of lights fading in a neon glow. Used to think that peace was something you had to buy. Now I find it sitting here beneath the velvet sky. No notifications, Phone face down, just a smooth brass echo through a sleeping town. You don't need a map when you're searching for your soul. Sometimes getting lost is what makes a person whole. Breathing slow, let the bassline creep before the morning comes to wake the world from sleep.
Let the sash play soft through the late night air. Leave your heavy, heavy thoughts hanging right back there. No deadline chasing, no point to prove. Just a quiet momentum and a midnight groove.
Notice how the room gets still when you stop running. You spend all week chasing something. Now you're just here, and that's more than enough.
Let the sax play soft through the late night air. Leave your heavy, heavy thoughts hanging right back there. No deadline chasing, no point to prove. Just a quiet momentum and a midnight groove.
Keep it smooth until tomorrow. Yeah. Top floor view, high above the concrete maze. Just watching the neon breathe. Concrete jungle sleeping below my feet. Rooftop quiet above the crowded street. Neon signs glowing through a heavy mist. Moments like this are the ones I missed. Watching glass towers scrape against the dark. Down on the corner, a lonely dog bark. Million different stories behind every light. Everybody searching for a way through the night. I stand up here where the air stays cold, watching how the silver and the amber unfold. No elevator noise, no phone on ring, just listening to the tunes the city wind bring. Used to stay caught up in the daily grind. Now I climb up higher just to clear my mind. Up on the rooftop, watching it all, listening to the silence where the shadows fall. City lights shining like an ocean of glass, standing in the moment while the world moves fast. No noise to fight, no point to prove, finding my rhythm in the quiet groove. Smokestacks breathing white clouds to the sky, watching late night taxis go speeding by. Yellow cab headlights cutting through the haze, looking at the map of a lifelong maze. Some people hustle just to buy some time. Some people hustle just to write a rhyme. Me, I'm just looking for a spot to sit, find a little clarity and settle with it. The trumpet playing soft from a second floor window, melancholy rhythm that the night wind blow. Every single skyscraper holding a secret. Some memories precious, some you gotta leave it. The higher you climb, the smaller things look, reading through the pages of an unwritten book. Up on the rooftop, watching it all, listening to the silence where the shadows fall. City lights shining like an ocean of glass, standing in the moment while the world moves fast. No noise to fight, no point to prove, finding my rhythm in the quiet groove. You spend so much time down there in the crowd and the noise, you forget how big the sky actually is. Sometimes you gotta step back to see the whole picture. Peace ain't down there in the rush. It's up here in the quiet. Clock tower strikes and the hour turns late. Nothing in the dark that I need to hate. Forfeited the drama, stepped out of the ring, learning how to appreciate the simple thing. Moonlight reflecting on the brick and stone. Never feeling lonely when I'm all alone. The cold breeze hitting but the chest stays warm. Safe up here from the artificial storm. One last look at the endless skyline, knowing that the future gonna work out fine. Deep breath in, let the tension release. Stepping back down with a soul at peace.
I'm on a rooftop watching it all, listening to the silence where the shadows fall. City lights shining like an ocean of glass, standing in the moment while the world moves fast. No noise to fight, no point to prove, finding my rhythm in the quiet groove.
Yeah. Quiet mind, high above it all. Let the night take over. New day, new mind. Just let it rise into the light. Yeah. Low lights on. City's asleep, but the mind's wide awake. Just let it ride. Low lights on, sit and move slow. Got the window cracked, let the night air flow. No noise around me, only thoughts and smoke. Everybody talk loud, I don't need that though. Got a calm in my chest when I move this way. Never chase the crowd, never need to play. Every step got purpose, every breath stay deep. While the whole world rush, I'm just keeping my peace. Street lights flickering across the floor. Don't need to knock on any closed up door. Used to overthink, used to chase too much. Now I let life move with a lighter touch. Every lesson hit, every scar got proof. But the deeper calm only comes from truth.
Stay low, move slow, let the pressure go. Let it all just flow. Stay low, stay cool. Everything I need already in the room. Stay low, move slow, let the heavy clear. Nothing to rush when the night is here.
Neon lights blur like a watercolor dream. Nothing in the dark is as heavy as it seems. Got the blues in my soul and the rhythm in control. Watching little pieces of the midnight glow. Radio playing soft, old guitar crying. Spent too many years on the hustle, always trying to prove a little point to a world that doesn't care. Now I'm satisfied sitting in this easy chair. One deep breath, just another mile. Finding little moments that can make you smile. City keeps talking, but I'm standing calm. No storm inside, no need for alarm. Clouds drift sideways, music drifting too. When you stop forcing, everything feels true.
Stay low, move slow, let the pressure go. Let it all just flow. Stay low, stay cool. Everything I need already in the room. Stay low, move slow, let the heavy clear. Nothing to rush when the night is here.
You know, maybe not every road needs a destination. Maybe some nights aren't meant to be figured out, just felt. Quiet mind, quiet soul. Yeah, let it roll. 3 a.m. rolling streets completely clear. Funny how the truth sounds sharper over here. No notifications, no outside demand, just me and these thoughts trying to understand. Not everything broken needs a full repair. Some things simply heal when they left right there. Rain hitting glass with a slow tap sound, watching city lights as they falling down. Some doors close but the sky stays wide. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to hide. One more mile under dark blue skies, looking at the world through some clearer eyes. Stay low, move slow, let the pressure go. Let it all just flow. Stay low, stay cool, everything I need already in the room. Stay low, move slow, let the heavy clear. Nothing to rush when the night is here. Float away to the night. Float away, everything feels right. Let it all unwind, leave the heavy things behind. Yeah, turn the headphones up a little bit. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. Late night headlights cutting through the dark. Engine island quiet while I'm sitting in the park. Every day feel automatic, running on a script. Smiling for the people while the anchor slowly slip. Mind racing daily, carrying the weight. Trying not to break under pressure from the state. You've been giving out your energy till nothing's in the tank. Looking at the riverbank, sitting on the bank. Neon signs reflecting off the wet pavement street. All the noise disappears once you align with the beat. You don't need a loud party, you don't need a crowd. Just a little bit of silence when the world gets too loud. Stay right here, no rush, no fear. The night feels different with you right here. Let the music capture everything you feel. When the world gets fake, this is all that's real. Yeah, this is all that's real. Yeah, searching for a feeling, not validation. Just a little distance from the overthinking nation. Purple skies glowing, quiet in the car, thinking about how far we came and where we really are. They want your attention, everybody got a word, but nobody ever listens to the things that go unheard. So you roll the window down, let the cold air hit, taking long slow breaths just to process it. Every breath moves slower, every second pull you near to the version of yourself that you forgot was standing here. You don't got to prove a thing, you don't got to run. Just exist for a minute to the setting of the sun. Stay right here, no rush, no fear. The night feels different with you right here. When the doors that capture everything you feel. When the world gets fake, this is all that's real. You're still listening, you understand the feeling. Some nights don't speak, but they do a lot of healing. Without a single word, without a complex plan, just a beat in your chest and a wheel in your hand. Maybe calm is in the place you gotta find on a map. Maybe calm is just a moment hidden inside a rap. So if tomorrow feels heavy when the sun comes back around, just remember how it felt when the night settled down. life. New day. Been a long road carrying heavy loads. Watch the sky change colors. Smoke on the highway, windows cracked down, leaving behind every shadow in town. Four wheels drifting through the cold morning air. Got nowhere to be, got no worries to share. Street lights passing like a river of gold. The night's got secrets that never get told. No deadlines waiting, no pressure to prove. Some things only heal when you start to move. The city grows smaller inside the glass, watching every single old memory pass. No anger remaining, no bridge left to burn. Just a little bit of wisdom at every turn. The air feels fresh as the darkness gives way, finding my peace at the start of the day. Sunrise therapy over my soul, setting me free, making me whole. New eyes to see, a brand new horizon. Everything I need is already rising. Let the road roll, let the past fade away, chasing the light at the break of the day. Been a long night, traveled many hard miles, trading old tears for some genuine smiles. Used to chase shadows, used to chase names. Now I'm just breaking away from the games. The road keeps teaching a quiet lesson. Every single breath feels more like a blessing. No map in my hand, no destination in mind. Just leaving the noise and the heavy behind. Radio playing an old blues song, reminding me exactly where I belong. Not everything perfect, not everything fixed, but I'm finally calm with the path that I picked. Clouds opening up to a sliver of gold, watching the greatest story unfold. Sunrise therapy over my soul, setting me free, making me whole. New eyes to see, a brand new horizon. Everything I need is already rising. Let the road roll, let the past fade away, chasing the light at the break of the day. Maybe the night wasn't something to survive. Maybe it was just a classroom. Every mile, every song, every wrong turn, it all brought us right here to the dawn. Sun at the dashboard, warm on my skin, feeling like a brand new chapter begin. Used to fight battles that weren't even mine. Now I just ride down the highway line. The rain stopped falling, the pavement is dry. Looking at the world under bright open sky. No ghost in the back, no weight on my chest. Just a quiet mind getting the well-deserved rest. One more mile, one more horizon line. Everything arriving right on time. Take a deep breath and let the wind blow. Ready for wherever this road wants to go. Sunrise therapy over my soul, setting me free, making me whole. New eyes to see, a brand new horizon. Everything I need is already rising. Let the road roll, let the past fade away, chasing the light at the break of the day. you've been carrying too much lately. Mind racing almost daily. Trying hard not to break completely under all the pressure. Every day feel automatic. Every thought too problematic. Every move so cinematic, but empty at the core. You smile when people look at you, but deep down you feel see-through. Like nobody ever knew how tired you became. But this vibe feel different, like you're just finally listening. Like your soul stopped resisting for the first time. The night feels different with you here. Like everything became more clear. Like all the noise just disappeared when you're so relaxed tonight. The night don't hurt the same no more. Not like every night before. Something about this moment feels like what I've been searching for. Now the city lights look softer, and your heartbeat feel calmer. Everything that used to bother fade into the haze. You don't need another answer. You don't need another chapter. You just let the music capture everything you feel. Every breath moves slower. Every second pull you closer to the version of yourself you forgot existed. Stay right here. No rush, no